here I am surrounded by 600 trucks worth of aid that has been sitting in the sun. Some of it for over a month. And yet it's Israel's fault that has happened. Now, the truth of the matter is that this is sitting here because the United Nations have made it a point to leave it here. And only now are they trying to scramble with publicity by letting you believe that there's this famine that's gone so far out of hand because you continuously believe that everything falls on Israel.
Okay, those trucks are sitting inside the Gaza Strip waiting to be distributed because Israel has to approve them for distribution. And Israel is not doing so. United Nations is literally begging Israel to release this food for distribution. The World Food Program, which is the UN's organization that are primarily the ones distributing the food, has said that it has distributed 22,000 metric tons of food in the Gaza Strip over the last 2 months. Now, it also says the 2+ million people in the Gaza Strip need 62,000 metric tons per month for them to have like the base level of food to not starve. 22% of the population is in stage 5 famine, acute malnutrition, which is the worst one. And roughly half the population is in stage 4 starvation. So when Netanyahu says today, July 29th, that there is no starvation in the Gaza Strip, that is a bold-faced lie. So yes, Israel is responsible for those trucks sitting there. They claim that they have to block this aid because Hamas is diverting it, while both the United Nations and the United States Agency for International Development have both released reports saying that they have found no evidence of widespread diversion of aid by Hamas. He makes this claim without any evidence so he can starve the population of the Gaza Strip. Now, she also mentions in this video, why is Israel held to this standard that it has to feed the population of people that it's in an armed conflict with? That is because Israel is categorized by the United Nations as the occupying force in the Gaza Strip, which means it has a legal obligation under international law to guarantee the welfare and protection of the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. Now, you might be thinking, I thought Israel removed its physical military presence from the Gaza Strip 20 years ago, which it did, but it is still categorized as the occupying force because it controls imports and exports, and it controls the borders via ground, sea, and airspace surrounding the Gaza Strip. So based on those things, goods and humans cannot cross the border without Israel's approval. Now, if you're upset that Israel's held to this unrealistic standard, that it has to provide food to a place that it's in an armed conflict with, you should be in favor of Palestinian liberation. Because ending the occupation would mean that Israel is no longer responsible for providing food to the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. So yes, Israel is responsible for the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip getting food, and it is also at fault for the mass starvation occurring in the Gaza Strip.